Oh my gosh, what is this? This is a monster.
Hey everyone, Captain V from All Pro. Want to go over the Pro All-Star rod today. But before I do, remember Friday is the draw for this tackle right here. This is the tackle that I purchased, no discounts. I laid out the money, went to 4 different tackle stores. Each week we visited one. We purchased these items. On Friday there will be a raffle and we will donate 100% of the proceeds to a local charity called Toys of Hope. It's located in Huntington, New York. We really want to raise $500, and I believe we have 420. The numbers are just $20. If you could afford more and get 2 numbers, that would be awesome. Because really, this is for the children, okay? This is for our community. This money isn't being shipped off, out of state New York or out of the country. It's right here. And I'm asking, I'm begging that you participate. I've got thousands of followers. I just need 4 of you to get a number and participate and give back, because that's how you get. It's how it works. We support one another. I support the local tackle shops by going them and giving them some exposure, especially during the winter. Running a tackle store in the Northeast is really difficult, especially with all the online, e-commerce stores and stuff like that. These brick and mortar stores take a beating. So I'm out there trying to help them, promote them, making these purchases so we could help a local charity to take care of the local community. So please, Zelle me or Venmo me. Once I get the information from you that you've entered, I will either email or text you or message you the number that's been assigned to you. And on this Friday, the 23rd at 4 p.m., I'm going to use a random number generator. We'll pull a number and maybe you can win this tackle. It cost me over $300. So for $20, it's a pretty good deal. One other thing I want to mention is that this Saturday, the 24th, we'll be doing the fishing show over in East Islip, 141 Carlton Avenue. I think it's called the AMVET building. It's 141 Carlton Avenue in East Islip. It's a fishing show. Should be pretty good. Always good deals there. It's a great place to come if you're looking for some used stuff. We'll be there with most of our new tackle and lures, where you can get a great deal. And that's what leads me into the Pro All-Star rod. Now, for those who have been to some of the shows or are familiar with All Pro, this is our rod that we built, and it's a pretty remarkable rod. I try to be modest on things, but you know what? When something is really great, you kind of should call it out. You say, hey, you know what? Pretty darn great. The reviews are absolutely awesome. Anyone who purchased this rod. I'm going to let you know right now, if you go online, this rod is like $249. We hold specials at some of the flea markets and different shows. And we sell the rod at those shows for $175. So if you buy it online, you're paying about $75 more. So what I've done is I created a coupon. It's only good for a short period of time. That if you can't attend the show and take advantage of the great deal that I offer, you can get that same great deal now. First time ever I've ever done this. I'm taking $74 off of the online price. So you can get the same rod for $175. And guess what? It's free shipping. So let me tell you a little bit about the rod. What's pretty unique and cool about the rod is that it literally weighs under 8 ounces. We call it our 7-ounce rod. It weighs just about 7.7, 7.8 ounces. So the rod weighs almost nothing. It is unlike other carbon rods because this one is solid. This is not a hollow. Yes, there are hollow carbon rods that are really cool and really good, but for us, our experience, they're not as durable as this style rod. And what we've done with this rod, which those other rods are not, is that this is a solid carbon fiber blank. There's so much carbon fiber in this rod, we actually are required to put a warning label because it's conductive to electricity. So if you're fishing and there's lightning outside, not a good idea to use this rod. But then what we did is that we developed a process called ProFlex, where we strengthen the backbone by wrapping the solid carbon with a solid carbon fiber sheet. And what that does, it gives you a fast tip, which is extremely sensitive. You could feel just about any nibble of any fish. We're talking about even if it was like a little snapper or something, you'll feel that nibble. But meanwhile, as this video will show you right here, it has a 40-pound plus deadlift. It can literally lift a little child off the ground. I've recently seen some videos of people, picking up 20, 30 pounds with these big, heavy, big blank rods. And you know what? Those rods are about 2 or 3 times the weight of this rod and doesn't even have the strength of this rod. So this little rod could catch anything from your back bay blowfish, your porgies, your fluke. It could go right up to your striped bass, your cobia, and even small tuna. The only reason why I couldn't handle the larger tuna is because the reel that you probably put on here would probably be scoped out. But if you had a nice big, reel that you could fit on here and you felt comfortable with it, it could even probably bring in, a tuna over 100 pounds. That's what type of rod this is. It's the only rod that you actually need in your closet, in your tackle room, in your car, in your dock box, on your boat. The rod comes right-handed and left-handed. As you may see here, it is acid wrapped. We would call it spiral wrapped. Does 3 things. Number 1, it gets rid of the wigglings. So when you're fishing and you are jigging, if the line lands on top of the blank, well, guess what? It literally will just roll off the tip of the rod. It doesn't get hung up on the guide. The other thing it does is that if you ever actually get a really big fish and you're cranking the big fish, reeling it in, you might get the wiggles. This helps prevent that because a left-handed rod, such as this rod here, where you would reel with your left hand, the guides go to the right. And this way, if you get a big fish, kind of the pole pulls to the right, but meanwhile, you're cranking on the left. It balances out. The other thing it does, it basically turns a conventional rod into a spinning rod where the line goes below, so you never ever have any line rubbing on your blank. The All Pro All-Star rod is the last rod you'll need. Comes with a 3-year, no question asked guarantee. That's right, guarantee. If this rod breaks while you're fishing, if it snaps while you're fishing, if this blank breaks, take a picture of it, send it to us, and we will replace the rod. The only cost is postage. That is it. I know that you're going to absolutely love the Pro All-Star rod. So much I'm going to give it to you for show pricing online. So if you're in Rhode Island, Massachusetts, South Jersey, Florida, doesn't matter where you are watching this video, you're going to get the lowest possible price. The simple promo code is Fishing Show. When you check out online, use the promo code Fishing Show. And I'm basically handing you $74. $74! You're going to get the rod instead of $249 for $175, and we're going to pick up the shipping. This is Captain V. Get involved with local, and get a number. Only $20. Put $75 in your pocket. Use Fishing Show. Go on allprotacklebox.com right now and take advantage of it. Captain V, let's get fishing.